Well, this all looks very good, but why should I buy from this person? That's what your prospects are thinking when they're viewing your offer or your business's website for the very first time. And if you don't have any testimonials or proof, it's going to be even worse. They're going to think, who is this person? Why should I even believe a word they say? But when you're starting a brand new business, it can get very difficult to be able to get those testimonials because you have no customers. And it's this awkward catch-22 situation where you need customers to get testimonials, but you need testimonials to get customers. So what do? In this video, I'm going to give you some strategies to help fix that situation and break free of that catch-22 so you can actually start making your sales boom unlike anything you've ever seen before. Because believe it or not, good testimonials, good results-based testimonials specifically, can actually double or sometimes triple your sales just with good testimonials, okay? Because when people look at the page, they're thinking, oh, I've heard this before, I've seen this before, like, why should I believe this person? They're making all these claims, but there's no proof. So the first thing you can do is think about your inner circle of friends, family, and relatives, okay? Now, when you're just starting out, you of course don't have customers or you don't have people in your niche to be asking for these types of testimonials. But an easy, low-hanging fruit kind of way to get these testimonials quite quickly is literally just to ask your friends, family, relatives, hey, would you mind reviewing this product for me, or reviewing my website for me, or my business as a whole, whatever you need a testimonial for, and in exchange give me a testimonial. Obviously they wouldn't have to pay for that, it would be free to them, and they might learn something, and if they implement the stuff that you give to them, then they would get results and they can put those results in the testimonial. In the worst case scenario, it's totally fine just to get a testimonial like, James's course is good, but it's always better if you can get some kind of results-based testimonial. In other words, the testimonial focuses on the results that the prospect achieved instead of just, hey, this is a good course, James is a great guy, I really recommend it, right? That's just not helpful to somebody reading your website. Yes, it's a character witness type testimonial, but an even more compelling type of proof is somebody else saying, hey, I tried this new diet in James's program and it helped me to lose 5 pounds in a week, or something like that as an example, right? So if they can talk about the results they achieved, even better. If not, the next best thing really is just to get some kind of character witness type testimonial, okay? So friends, family, relatives, usually they'll get back to you in about a week or two, and then in that period of time you can also move on to step 2. Step 2 is when you ask people in public, okay? So you'll be joining Facebook groups, you'll be joining forums or message boards and posting a thread or post about this opportunity where they can get access to your product for free in exchange for a testimonial about their results, okay? So you need to say like, hey everyone, I've just created a brand new program which will help you to do whatever the thing is that you're helping them to do, or whatever your business is helping them to do. Would you mind if you gave me a testimonial? In exchange, I will give you a free product or free access to my product, just to say thank you, and so you know what you're reviewing, right? Something like that. Of course, word it better, but that's the kind of approach you want to be using. And by doing this, you will get roughly half of the people who agree to this actually send you a testimonial. So for example, if you approach, let's say 5 Facebook groups over the course of the next few days, you may get about 20 people get back to you and say, yes, I want to do this. You set them up with their access. Around half of them will just ghost you. They'll just disappear off the face of the planet. They just disappear into thin air. Don't know what happened. Maybe Thanos snapped his fingers and they disappeared. Who knows? But they just never get back to you, right? They just leave you on like unread, right? So a much better way to think about this is that you're going to get around half of the people who say yes to actually deliver a testimonial. In some niches and some scenarios, you'll get even less of a percentage actually get back to you. But the main thing here is get as many people as possible. Don't worry about giving away free access to your products to too many people, because these people wouldn't have heard of you anyway had you not posted in their Facebook group, most likely. And of course, you're not going to be able to sell anything without these testimonials anyway, or at least to a good conversion rate or a good extent. So Obviously, when you're doing both of these strategies, you need to be disclosing the fact that you are giving people a review copy, I guess, a review copy of the product in exchange for a testimonial. That is a legal thing. I'm not an attorney, so if you need to make sure of that, definitely contact a lawyer or attorney on that. But as far as I know, you need to put a little asterisk next to the testimonial and say this was a free review copy testimonial, something like that, right? You can get the exact wording with a good lawyer or attorney or something like that. But just to make sure that you're covered. Also, the third approach is often the most difficult, and that is when you have enough testimonials from the first two approaches, from your friends, family, and your online friends, I guess, as well, that you've met in these groups and message boards and so on. You will then have enough testimonials to start seeing an increase in your sales. But what you can do to really boost that up is to start asking your customers in your follow-up sequence, okay? So I usually set an email to go out about 2 weeks after they've purchased the program, just literally asking them, hi, hope you're enjoying the program so far. How's it going? Hit reply and let me know. Something like that, right? And if you get people reply saying, oh my God, my results have been incredible, I've lost £6, I've been able to make $10,000, whatever it may be, then definitely reply to them and say, hey, can we quote you on that in a testimonial? And also, could we get a photograph of yourself to go next to that testimonial on the page? Because written testimonials are okay, but if you have a photo next to it and their name and their location in the world, it doesn't need to be the specific city or town. It can literally just be USA, UK, whatever. As long as you have some sort of identifiable proof that it's a different person for each testimonial, that's going to be so much more compelling than just a list of words on a page with no personally identifiable characteristics, okay? A much better approach sometimes for some niches with some offers, depending on the price point, is to have video testimonials. So you would ask them to be on camera, just to say, hey, I had a really great experience with this person's product or service or whatever, and use that video testimonial, just embed it on the page itself, right? Don't get them to click through to anywhere else, just literally embed that video on the page itself. And you can have as many of these as you like, but video testimonials are often best if you're selling something at a high price point, or if you are facing a lot of difficulties with people not believing your claims. For example, if you're kind of promising something quite big on the sales page that's kind of unbelievable and like, whoa, this person has just, managed to find a way to live on Mars or something like that, right? If it's a really big, unbelievable claim for most people in society, then video testimonials are just a good way to combat that thought that people may have that, anybody can write these testimonials, these are all fake, whatever. You can't really fake a video testimonial. And on that topic, it can be tempting to go to places like Fiverr.com or other websites where you pay people to review your website, your products, your services for you. But one, that's illegal. Two, if you do it and if you want to break the law for some bizarre reason, which I don't recommend, then you of course need to put a disclaimer saying like this is a paid testimonial. You'll need to consult your attorney once again on this because I'm not a lawyer, I can't be held responsible, blah, blah, blah. But this is illegal in some states and in some parts of the world. So definitely check that out. But I don't recommend doing that anyway because it comes across as too professional, and then it's like, it's really obvious that you paid somebody and it's just not a good thing to do. We've never done that in over 12 years. We've never needed to really, just because of the fact that we've asked friends, family, relatives or whatever to begin with, and then we started getting more customers, then those customers gave us testimonials, and now we have a whole website filled with results, testimonials, case studies, all that good stuff, right? So hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button below this video if you're watching on YouTube, and as always, if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can catch more videos like this every single week, all right? Have a great rest of the day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.